Welcome to the Awakening Information Channel, where we share scientific knowledge about health in an easy-to-understand, practical, and reliable way. Help you take the initiative to take care of yourself and your family. Let's analyze it together.
Red swamp crayfish, also known as Chinese red swamp crayfish, has long been controversial throughout Asia, including Vietnam. This shrimp species originated from North America and was later widely farmed in China as a commercial aquatic species and was classified as an invasive alien species in many countries due to its ability to destroy crops and native ecosystems. Not only famous for its unique appearance with a dark red shell and large, strong claws, red swamp crayfish is also promoted as being rich in nutrients and having high health value. However, not everyone clearly understands the truth about the chemical composition, effects on the human body, as well as the potential harms of eating this aquatic species. Therefore, the advice for Vietnamese consumers is, do not believe too much in the hype and nutritional advertisements of Chinese red swamp crayfish. Choose clean products, eat in moderation, understand the nutritional nature and risks to protect your health and your families. Today's video will help you see the whole picture, from chemical composition, nutritional value, medicinal uses, to potential risks to human health when using Chinese red shrimp, especially if the origin, farming, and preservation process are not well controlled. Biological characteristics of red shrimp. Red shrimp, scientifically known as Procambac laki, has a rather special shape, elongated body, large claws, bright red color, living mainly under mud, ponds, canals. They can live in harsh conditions, are drought-tolerant, eat everything from aquatic plants to animals, and even eat each other. In China, red shrimp are raised in large quantities in provinces such as Hubei, Jiangsu, and Anhui. Their meat is considered tough, sweet, and has a characteristic flavor, commonly used in hot pots, stir-fries, and beer-steam dishes. A scientific and nutritional composition of red shrimp. According to research on aquatic nutrition, red shrimp contains the following main scientific groups. Protein. The content accounts for 17 to 22% of the mass of fresh shrimp meat, depending on the season and living environment. This is a source of high-quality animal protein, providing all 9 essential amino acids for the human body. Essential amino acids leucine, isoleucine, leucine, methionine, phenylalanine help restore muscle tissue, support the immune system, anti-aging. Trace minerals potassium, help regulate blood pressure, prevent cardiovascular disease. Calcium, necessary for bones, joints, teeth. Mer, stabilizes the nervous system, anti-stress, supports muscle contraction. Iron, zinc, phosphorus, enhances metabolism, regenerates blood, beautifies skin and hair. Cholesterol content ranges from 150 to 200 milligrams, 100 g of pork, higher than sea fish, lower than animal fat. Easily absorbed animal cholesterol. Vitamin B group B1, B2, B6, B12 supports the nervous system, prevents anemia, enhances energy metabolism. Astaxanthin, a strong antioxidant. This compound gives the pork shell its red color, has the effect of anti-aging cells, protecting the eyes, supporting vascular injection, improving the skin. Omega-3, omega-6 lower content than sea fish, but still helps support the circulatory system, brain, natural anti-inflammatory. Or health benefits according to modern medical research. Thanks to the above chemical composition, red earth meat, if exploited, raised cleanly, and with good quality control, will bring certain health benefits. Supplementing a source of high-quality protein. Supporting muscle recovery, especially for athletes, growing children, and people with weak kidneys who need to recover. Supporting circulatory and blood circulation. Kali, Mer, and omega-3 help stabilize heart rate, reduce bad cholesterol, prevent strokes, and high blood pressure. Anti-aging, skin protection. Astaxanthin in the shell of the cork helps limit the harmful effects of UV rays, slows down the aging process of cells, and improves the skin. Good for bones and joints, the nervous system. Thanks to calcium, Mer, and vitamin B, it helps maintain a healthy skeletal system, prevent osteoporosis, and increase nerve conduction. Increase resistance, support immunity. Protein, vitamin B12, zinc, Iron help the body increase blood regeneration, improve the natural immune system, support digestion. Protein is easy to digest, low in fat, suitable for people on a diet or need to control their weight. 3 potential risks and harms to health from Chinese red shrimp. Although there are many benefits, Chinese red shrimp also pose many potential health risks, especially if they are farmed, exploited without control, or processed incorrectly. Accumulation of heavy metals, toxic chemicals. Because they live on the bottom, are omnivorous, and have an unsafe farming environment, red shrimp easily accumulate heavy metals such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. This is the cause of damage to the liver, kidneys, nervous system, and even cancer if eaten for a long time. Treatment of antibiotics, growth chemicals. Many farms in China have been found to use antibiotics and banned chemicals to stimulate growth and resist disease. Residual residues will affect the liver, kidneys, causing antibiotic resistance in humans. Pathogens from parasites, bacteria. If not cooked thoroughly, red shrimp can easily carry Vibrio bacteria, Salmonella, light-soluble parasites, causing diarrhea, food poisoning. High cholesterol content. People with intravenous injections and high blood fat need to be careful, limit eating a lot because it can easily increase total cholesterol, causing harm to the intravenous injection. Causes allergies. Shrimp protein is an agent that can easily cause allergies in people with sensitive skin, hives, itching, difficulty breathing, and even anaphylactic shock. Risk of affecting the ecosystem. The rampant and uncontrolled farming of red shrimp also threatens agricultural crops and native flora and fauna if they are released into the natural environment. For recommendations for safe use of red shrimp, choose a clear origin. Prioritize buying from clean, inspected farms. Do not use floating red shrimp, not from smuggled Chinese sources. Process carefully. Boil, steam, cook thoroughly. Avoid eating raw or rare to kill bacteria and parasites. Do not eat too often. Healthy people should only eat a maximum of 1 or 2 times/week, each time less than 200 grams of shrimp meat to avoid accumulating heavy metals. People who should limit or not use. Children under 2 years old. People allergic to seafood. People with high blood pressure, high blood fat. People who are being treated for liver and kidney disease. Summary. Chinese red shrimp, although becoming a popular dish in many restaurants and family meals, thanks to its attractive appearance, reasonable price, and rich flavor, it cannot be denied that the potential risks from this food are raising a big question mark about public health, if used without knowledge and control. From a nutritional perspective, red shrimp brings many significant benefits, especially a source of protein, vitamins, and minerals that are beneficial for bones, joints, cardiovascular system, brain, skin, and immune system. Natural antioxidants such as astaxanthin in shrimp shells really bring anti-aging value, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. This explains why in some studies in Europe and the US, red shrimp is used in moderation and is still recommended in the menu of healthy people. However, that is when this shrimp source is raised in clean environmental conditions, with strict control of food, veterinary drugs, water sources, and absolutely no toxic chemical residues or pathogens. On the contrary, in reality in China and many other places, the mass farming models of red shrimp, taking advantage of dirty ponds, using a lot of antibiotics and chemicals to force growth, have made food safety a serious risk. Reports have shown that many Chinese red shrimp contain banned substances, even carry parasites and heavy metals exceeding the permitted threshold, directly affecting the liver, kidneys, nervous system, and have the risk of long-term accumulation in the body of the user. Not only that, Vietnamese consumers need to clearly understand that this is not an environmentally friendly native shrimp species. Red shrimp is classified as an invasive alien species. Smuggling and uncontrolled farming in the wild not only affect the ecological environment but also threaten the agricultural economy, damage the domestic aquaculture system, and even cause imbalance in the water ecosystem. Therefore, red shrimp should only be considered a food for fun, in moderation, not a nutritious dish that needs to be maintained regularly. Be alert to exaggerated advertisements about the medicinal value or health benefits of this type of shrimp. There may be benefits, but the risks cannot be ignored. To protect health, each person should choose clear food sources, prioritize domestically raised seafood, and have their quality controlled by competent authorities. When using red shrimp, especially shrimp imported from China, make sure the product has food hygiene and safety inspection, clear origin, and avoid buying floating goods without documents. Ultimately, the true value of a meal is not in its novelty or sophistication, but in its safety, health, and sustainability for you and your family. A scientific, balanced, and moderate diet is the most appropriate way to nourish your health, instead of chasing after dishes that are called specialties but have many potential risks. Be a smart consumer, understand every food you put into your body. Health is always the most valuable asset. It cannot be exchanged for temporary culinary pleasures. The video ends here. Hello everyone. Thank you for watching. If you find it meaningful, please give me a like, share, and click the subscribe button to motivate me to continue making videos.